What up, guys? Kevin here. Did something that I never thought I would do, and that is watch an episode of Grey's Anatomy. Not just watch one. I watched probably at least 8 episodes the last couple days, and I also liked it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Grey's Anatomy. This is the girlfriend show. The girlfriend was over. She was on or she still is on a Grey's Anatomy kick, and I'm like, I want to check the show out. What are you into? I want to try to get into what you're into. And I got into it. It was weird. It's definitely a weird show. But I can see why it's been on for 20 plus years. And first thing, like right away, I noticed Grey, not Katherine Heigl. Wonder how many people are like me go into the show thinking Katherine Heigl is Grey. But no, she's Isabella, or Izzy. So they call her on the show. Grey is played by Ellen Pompeo, who I think is a better looking Jennifer Aniston. Maybe not now, but back then, Jennifer Aniston is just too cute and perfect. I think I prefer Ellen Pompeo a little bit more. That aside, cast-wise, very... The acting's bad. The acting is really bad. The worst acting is by Deadeye's Patrick Dempsey, McDreamy, and I thought he would be like a dreamy, just kind of play it cool, have fun type doctor. Again, never seen an episode before, but I think it was like after like 5 episodes of seeing him, I'm like, does he ever get the stick out of his ass? Like he always has a stick up his ass. And he's kind of a Nazi when he's doing surgery, which they kind of all are when they're doing surgery and they want things to go their way, and people are being a little going against their wishes. So, but that was like another take. He's really bad actor. Dead eyes. His eyes are always dead. He's like doing like a super serious speech, but his eyes are all dead. I'm like, dude, this is McDreamy, not McStoner. And might be my least favorite character out of like the 8 episodes. Again, there's like 10,000 episodes of this show. There's a lot. From what I understand, he does get killed by like a car accident or something in the show, which is a little messed up because I think in real life his hobby is like racing cars. So, you like racing cars? All right, we'll kill you by car accident in the show. But yeah, the acting from everybody is just god awful. I think because they're being very melodramatic. There is no like just at least 8 episodes I watched. There was no like breathing room. There was no like funny moment besides the episode where one of the guys got his wiener broken by the younger Grey sister. Like that was funny, but everything else just. Each episode has like a couple people going through some crazy traumatic injury and the doctor's got to fight through it. But it's more about the relationships between each other. The Asian girl and the redhead was like lying about being in Iraq or being back from Iraq. And he has PTSD. There's an episode where they're sleeping together and he wakes up just choking her. And I'm like, any other business, he would be gone, just out. But she's like, no, yeah, PTSD. It's all right. That wasn't you. You were sleeping. But then she tried to sleep with them again. And she's like, no, I don't want to wake up with you choking me. Just a lot of interpersonal stories, which is what I expected. Yeah, I saw an episode where a dude got like a face transplant. I noticed that everybody on like the cast, they always have an issue. Like Katherine Heigl like has cancer and she's dealing through that, and the doctor with the broken dick and such and such. They all have their own issues, which I guess makes sense. Like if you work in a hospital and you get sick or something happens, you're probably going to get treated at the hospital you work at. I probably would go across town if I had my choice, but yeah. The little Grey sister which I think she's there. I would assume they casted a little Grey sister just because the show's called Grey's Anatomy. It's like, yeah, just in case the older Grey sister, who I assume that's what the show's named after, the older one leaves. At least we'll have another. At least we'll have another one in place instead of like, oh yeah, she has a sister this whole time, and now we're seeing her now for like in the season 21 or something. But I actually think the younger sister left the show, right? I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Like, it's a lot of standing around and talking, but you know, watching it with my girlfriend, it's a lot of fun. I think it's a good girlfriend show. Maybe if I just watch it by myself, it'll be like boring. But yeah, it's a show I can tolerate. I can tolerate it out of 10. And if she ever comes over and wants to continue watching it, I'll be like, sure, hell yeah. I think next time she's going to watch Law and Order SVU. That's another one. That is another show where it's the same thing. Been on for decades. To me, all I know is just standing around talking. Sounds boring as shit. But she likes it. And maybe she can get me into that. Yeah, I enjoyed Grey's Anatomy. That's all I got to say about that. I do think Scrubs is the best. Now I want to go back and watch Scrubs. At least Scrubs was, a lot of lighthearted moments. Still interpersonal. Still had a message at the end of the day. All about the power of friendship. But, yeah. All right, well, I got to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. Later.